Hey, what's up, TikTok? I'm gonna say something that a lot of people don't want to say, or a lot of people try to avoid when they talking about the Cam Newton getting jumped by those youth or whoever they were. Everybody's saying the Cam Newton is not getting respected. You know who the number one culprit is of that? Before I get into that, tell you that, they always say, hey, it starts at home. It does. It starts at the community. It starts at the race. We have to do better. But you know who the number one culprit is behind Cam Newton's disrespect? The media. They've been painting this man out to be a loser. They've been disrespecting this man since he entered the league. They've been disrespecting him over his clothes, his hats, the way he talks, the way he dressed. The media has been doing this. Even like what coaches and everybody has been painting the same certain picture about him. Even when he speaks on his podcast and doesn't disrespect the player, but just says they're game managers instead of game changers, everybody comes for him. Everybody disrespects him. So that right there creates no respect for him to his own, because they look like, hey, everybody else treat him like that. So why wouldn't we? That's the biggest culprit, is the media. One of the biggest culprits. Then you have the disrespect of our own. These kids can go to these white camps and they'll never act out of line because they fear the repercussions of acting like that towards a white person or a different person of a different color. They don't fear the consequences when doing that against one of our own, because histories have shown that harming your own doesn't have the same severity of consequences as it does hurting your Caucasian counterpart. Nobody is bashing Peyton Manning from the media on social media. They're not bashing Peyton Manning. They're not disrespecting him. They're not making him seem less than what he is as a player or a man, like they're doing Cam Newton. They're not creating disrespect amongst their race or amongst the kids or the youth, but they did this on Cam Newton. If you continue to bash Cam Newton, the rest of the world, the rest of the youth would say, why should we respect him? They don't even respect him. His own peers don't even respect him. Though there is a lot that does support and respect Cam Newton and put respect on his name, it outweighs. Social media can hide the ESPN people are on there every day bashing this man about his hats and the way he dressed, which there's nothing wrong with the way that man dressed. He dressed as a sophisticated black man, which is dangerous to them for some reason. People simply hate Cam Newton for helping. They hate Cam Newton for dressing a certain type of way. They hate him for smiling. They hated him. This man literally almost every touchdown gave every football away to a youth. He took pictures with kids nonstop. He interacts. He let kids touch him like he's right there with the kids, and they hate him for it. Nobody can tell you why they hate Cam Newton. They go down to, oh, he didn't jump on a football. Most of the people saying he didn't jump on that football don't even play football, have never played football, has never even reached the level that he's been there. They just use that as a way, so him not jumping on a football, having a mental block in the biggest game of his life is reason for you to hate him. That doesn't add up. So if you hate the way he looks, the way he dresses, the way he sounds, you don't have a problem with those things. You have a problem with him being a black man doing those things, and he's not committing a crime. So the disrespect from social media, from white social media, especially pushing this narrative on this man, disrespecting him, this is one of the results. A lot of people won't say it, but this is one of the results of why they can push something on you so bad that it can create danger for you. Do better. We got to do better. They got to do better as well. We need to separate ourselves from people that don't respect us and respect our people.